Okay, good afternoon or good morning. We're actually live in Orlando with Nick Fairland with the Manchester City Council. We're actually talking today about the upcoming events in the Olympics with USA Basketball. Nick, good morning. Thank you for spending some time with us. I was just curious, looking forward to, just you were mentioning right now, how you guys are looking forward to hosting USA Basketball and such, but obviously Brazil is also going to be able to talk a little bit about the Brazilians coming over to play in your city.
Yeah, well, we've got some very, very strong linkages with Brazil, and we got the Olympic team coming over to Manchester ahead of the Olympics in their preparations for 2012. So we're looking forward to them coming. Our links with Brazil are very, very strong, and we look to strengthen those over the next period.
Well, it seems like it's going to be a big event, obviously being held in Manchester, and obviously with your great history with Manchester City and Manchester United. Can you kind of talk about how the soccer sport has obviously helped the area grow, and then now you're going to deal with the NBA as well and their growth? I mean, it sounds like Manchester's really growing as a whole. Can you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, Manchester's got huge sporting traditions, and the two football clubs are a key part of that, but also cricket is a big sport in Manchester. You've got Sale League Club that's based over just outside of Manchester. So Manchester's got an appetite for a number of different sports. And we had the Manchester Giants, that were the most successful basketball club in the area, who played at the NBA for many years, getting crowds of over, certainly in excess of 10,000 people used to go and watch them at the NBA. So there's an appetite for sport in Manchester, and generally, if the quality on the field play is good, then people will go and watch it.
Well, of course you guys know about quality on the pitch. I mean, between Manchester City and Manchester United, and we know a little bit about that in Brazil as well. I mean, obviously with the World Cup around the corner in a couple of years down in Brazil, and with the Olympics coming up, can you kind of give any advice maybe to the organizers in Brazil? We're looking at, it's not far off. We're looking at 2016. Obviously Rio and Sao Paulo being two of the larger cities are going to be hosting a lot of events. Can you kind of talk about, actually what's involved in setting these kind of things up?
Well, the key thing really is to make sure that you think about the end use of the facilities, and that legacy planning is absolutely embedded in the early stages of development of venues. And that's something we did really well in Manchester with the Commonwealth Games, where we didn't just build venues for the events, but we built venues that were going to be fit for purpose afterwards and help us develop those sports. So my biggest advice is don't look at just the event, look at what you're going to do beyond the event, and how the event can catalyst for you then to grow and develop the sports. That's absolutely good.
You've mentioned a little bit also with Luol Deng and John Amaechi, who actually used to play here in Orlando. How's the growth of the sport, especially in individual players, been with the Brits? And then how do you think you're going to do this summer?
Well, I think the sport's growing in popularity. It had a real growth spurt in the 80s and early 90s, and then it sort of tailed off.
Sure.
But we're getting a real emergence again. And I think the home advantage of the Home Olympics, they say, adds about 25% to performance.
Right.
And I think that's the case in Manchester and the UK generally. I think you'll see a significant rebounding performance of the GB men's team. And you see just from the Eurobasket visits over the last few years, they're starting to develop into a good team.
Sure, but you can see that worldwide. I mean, the USA used to dominate, and now it's not even the case with the basketball arena, and even with soccer. I mean, the world is starting to get a lot better. Hopefully USA will do a little bit better, but Brazil now that's they're hosting the events. They're going to be hoping for a big pool, obviously, with the World Cup as well. So, listen, we really appreciate your time. Welcome to Orlando. I know it's your first time here, and we look forward to going over there and see what we can do.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.